What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Fed representing the Luck&Chuck, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. Top tier Despia is here, and like I said last time, I was cooking up the optimized Despia deck profile for you guys, so you can see the best way to run the deck. And it's finally here, man. So without any further ado, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so right off the bat, I know you see the 42 cards, and I've been talking a lot about running 40 cards because you want to make your deck as consistent as possible. But in this case, there are some key cards that you kind of want to play, and I'll show you guys at the end what to take out if you want to make the deck 40. But as of right now, this is what I was rocking with, so I'll show you guys exactly how it was. All right, so triple effect Veiler. Veiler is like really nice right now. You get to Veiler the Aliber. He's super popular. A lot of people are playing the Despia, branded Despia deck as well, and sometimes you can get like some awkward type of hands, and you really need like that Aliber to go off so you can get the branded fusion. And if that gets negated, it can kind of shut down the turn sometime. Or you can just Veiler like the Lubellian after the discard a card. That can possibly cause them to go to a -1 like that. Also, Sword Soul is another popular deck right now. There's the Moi, the Tyes, all those guys. You can just Veiler now. Really nice card. Next up, we have Double Tragedy. When he's sent to the grave, he searches for a Despia monster. So he's really nice. And he also has a hidden effect as when he's banished, you can banish him from the grave to set a branded spell or trap and basically set it. So it makes it so that you can recycle some of your cards, your key cards. I mean, he's a really nice guy. So 2. Then we have the triple Maxi, triple Ash engine. So it's just broken. You have to run it. Maxi's broken. Ash counters Maxi. You know the deal. Next up, I do run the Amp engine. So I run the triple edge chain. When they send to the grave, you can search for the Frightfur, and the Frightfur search for him plus a polymerization, so like +1. Super nice engine. That kind of discards a lot, or in fuse. So it works out pretty well in the deck. Then we got the Fairy Tale Snow. If you want a fusion using you want to make the one that uses the light monster, you can send Fairy Tale Snow. And also, if you like draw Foolish Burial late and you already have most of your pieces in the grave, you can just Foolish her. She banishes 7 and special summons herself to Book of Moon, one of your opponent's monster. So it's like another disruption. And on top of like Mary Jade and all those hand traps you have, it can kind of make it very overwhelming for your opponent to come back, if you have the snow in the grave. So she's really clutch. She's really clutch. Next up, we have Double Fallen of Albaz. He's the main guy to make like your branded fusion monsters. Also, it has a really nice effect. You can discard a card and fuse using your opponent's monsters. So he's really nice. But again, you don't want to run 3 because you don't want to have like all these awkward hands, So 2 is pretty good. The Lubellian also recycles your fusion materials by shuffling it back into the deck and the extra deck. So, you can kind of recycle him like that. Next up, Aliber. He's like the Stratos, except he searches for branded fusion, which is like the best card in the deck. So you have to maximize him. Ad libitum, he's super busted. Once he's sent to the grave, you can reborn like on your branded guys. So like you can use the Mary Jade's effect and then bring it in red, send him to the grave, and then resummon the Mary Jade to have another banish. So super nice there. Two polymerization, one foolish burial. Foolish burial, you can send this guy. This guy can search this guy, and then you can kind of get started like that. Or if you already have all that, then you can send the snow. The fright fur, like I was talking about earlier, you add the amp plus a polymerization, give you more stuff to discard, and also like having the polymerization plus the branded fusion lets you end up on like super strong boards. So yeah, that's why we run the triple. We want to open it, like every time I see this card, I'm pretty happy. Some people run two, which I understand. You only have two polymerizations. You can't really search the amp. If you can't add the polymerization as well. So you could cut it to two, but it's actually a card that you want to see in your opening hand. So that's why I'm running at three. And we have the three branded fusion. Lets you fuse from the deck, in the field, in the hand. So it's a really nice fusion spell card to summon your branded monsters. Super poly. Everybody's running the same things. So in a mirror match, you can easily catch a super poly, and person will probably just scoop. Actually, that happened to me. I'll probably show you guys how they kind of worked out in the gameplay. But stayed right now. It negates the branded in red plays. Can also negate the maxi and all those things. Cross out, same thing. Really broken card. Branded opening. You discard a card to special Despia, so that can lead you to summoning the Aliber and get started. So really nice card there. Branded in red is like, next to the branded fusion, probably next best card in the deck. I mean, it just extends your plays during your opponent's turn. It's just like a really nice card. You get to add a branded card from the grave. I'm sorry, a Despia card from the grave, and then you get to make a fusion summon like that. And then last but not least, we have the two Imperm, again, to cause more disruptions to your opponent's field. All right, so that's it for the main. All right, so moving on to the extra deck. We have the one Mud Dragon. So he's mostly like a super poly type of target. If your opponent has two monsters with the same attribute but different types, just super poly, make the Mud Dragon. Everybody's happy. Then the Predator Plant, he's nice. I typically make him once I have like the polymerization extender after the branded fusion. But also he's a super nice, super poly target. Titanclad, he typically gets sent to the grave with the Mirror Jade for the effect, and then in the end phase you can get back like a Falling of Albaz. Albion, he takes Falling of Albaz plus a light monster, so you can easily like branded fusion, send the Fairy Tale Snow and Albaz, and then you get to make him. And he has an effect also that you can basically banish the materials on another fusion monsters. So like for example on the Mirror Jade, you can banish like the Albion and the Albaz to summon the Mirror Jade, right? So he's nice. He doesn't make you discard like the Lubellion, but you have to banish. So that's like the trade-off there. Super nice card, but most of the time, I use them, just send them to the grave with the Mirror Jade, because in the end phase he gets set. You get set a branded spell or trap, so you can easily get your branded in red like that. Next up, we have the Despian Quarries. Is nice also. Sometimes you in the grind game you need to make more monsters. He comes up sometime then. Also, he is a super poly guy. You can make, another option. You can make Despia monster plus a light or dark. Same with the Masquerade. Masquerade is really nice. If you have the polymerization combo, you can actually make a Masquerade on your turn and then brand it in red. A second Masquerade. If your hand is like super busted, you just can open up double Masquerade and a Mirror Jade, and like it's super hard for your opponent to really do anything. So yeah, 2 Masquerade, 2 Mirror Jade. He's the main guy. You get to send a fusion monster basically from your extra deck to the grave, and then he can non-target banish a monster on the field. His effect is like once every 2 turn, sort of say, but if he gets sent to the graveyard and gets resummoned with like the ad libitum play, his effect is live again and you can use his effect again. So it's a really busted guy. Lubellion, he's another guy that can help you get through your Mirror Jade. Typically that's what I go into. Discard a card, and then you get to shuffle him and the falling Albaz back into the deck, and then make the Mirror Jade. Guardian Chimera is like he's like really like busted. Like he'll based on what you use to summon him, he has a different effects. So like if you use monsters on the field to summon him, he'll destroy cards on the field. If you use cards in your hand to summon him, then you get to draw. So a lot of time you either like drawing twice and popping 1, or you popping 2, drawing 1 when you summon him. Plus it's 33 attack and defense. I mean, this is a really nice card, nice disruption on your opponent's field. And the Verte, just in case like your Aliber gets Veilered and you have another monster on the field, you can make the Verte and still get to your branded fusion like that. So that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys, yeah, so if you want to make the deck 40, you could cut the imperms out, make deck 40 like that, or you could cut 1 Veiler and 1 Frightfur, something like that to make it 40. But running it at 42 has been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So you test out the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Leave comments below. We also have a case tournament that's going to be happening next month. Stay tuned on the future videos. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.